Well, good evening and welcome to My Psychic Connection with Journey Ryan Live. It is me and Spirit from the other side. Who is that? Is that Elise?
Hi, everyone. This is going to be so much fun, you guys. I cannot wait.
All right. Elise is going to be here with us, joining me to help host the show. So what she's going to be doing is reading out your guys' questions. So guys, make sure you guys are sharing the love. Share. And looking forward to talking to everybody as everybody is starting to come in. Thank you for telling me I look handsome. I love that. Guys, I want you guys to know that we have a full show, meaning guess what? Elise is going to be back Wednesday. So guys, Elise will be back. She is coming back from all the hurricane stuff. So she's finally got her full power and internet. So she is back in business. So she could be joining us right here on My Psychic Connection, guys. So she will be on her show Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Guys, make sure you guys are looking into that. All right, guys. Now, I know that you guys are getting used to our buttons on our donation link. Guys, do know that we are adding a new button to that. Our new button is going to be a $10 donation for a 3-minute read. Remember, guys, to answer to get an answer to your question. Remember, we only have a limited time with you guys, so make sure you have a direct question. General readings or general questions, if that's what you have, remember, I'll re-ask you to ask your question, but your time will be ticking. So guys, no generals, no medical, and no legal. Medical and legal, those are for the medical and legal professionals. We want to make sure that you get the best advice from them. So guys, make sure when it comes to those questions that you are seeking medical or legal experts when it comes to that. We can get the vibe and see what's going on, but that is not actual legal or medical advice. So just know that. We cannot provide that for you. That is against the law. So you have to have a certain type of license for that.
Ooh, you went from handsome to sexy beastie. Woo.
Oh, gotta love that. Gotta love that. Thanks, Danielle. Hey, guys. I see everybody joining us and coming aboard. So, guys, make sure you're sharing out. I want to see that love. I want to see them hearts going out there, those thumbs up on our YouTube channel, guys. Make sure we are trying to get to big numbers on here, guys. Remember, we are going to be going live on Roku, Amazon, Fire TV, a whole bunch of television networks will be picking us up here. We're in the process of getting that app built, so they will pick us up. And once that is built, we guys will be going live. So get ready for that. It's going to be absolutely fun and amazing. And I can't wait for you guys to be able to watch us directly from your, some of us have big screens, some of us have little screens, but from your television is what I'm going to say. So we're definitely looking forward to that. And then the cool thing about the app is you can download it straight to your mobile phone and watch us anywhere. But you can also listen from iHeartRadio, and you can listen from iTunes or wherever you get any of your podcasts. We're on 144 networks. Guys, there's 144 networks, so we're ready to rock it. We're really excited, and we want to get this show bigger and bigger, and the more you guys help support the team here, the bigger our show is going to get, the more time you guys are going to get, the more psychics you guys are going to start to see here. So we're looking forward to that. Now, guys, do realize we are going to call out 2 names. When we call out 2 names, we want you guys to get us your question. By getting your question out to us, you guys are going to have to, the first person's going to give us their question. Second person's going to get their question ready. And then we'll call out another name as we go down the list. So that way we always can move smoothly, quickly, and make sure we can get to as many people as possible. Now, tonight, when the names are called, those names will be called out by the wonderful Elise Raven. She's going to call out the first 2 names, and she's going to read out the question for me so I can make sure that we are communicating as if you guys were here in person. And I'd like to know in the comments, guys, if you're in the comments and you're saying that, um, let me know what you guys would think about being on camera when you are someone who has donated to get a reading, that a way for you guys to get on the camera and talk to us back and forth just the way that I'm talking to you right now, like if we were on the telephone or having a video call. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, because that is coming. Now, do know that if you don't want to be on the camera, a black bubble will pop up for you and you guys can put your picture there, and that way you're able to connect with us. But you could be the little dot that looks like this. Ta-da! Just like Elise Raven, you can see her there and her little bubble starting to move.
I think that's so exciting, you guys. What do y'all think? Please let us know. I know Unique is saying that would be dope. She's liking it. Woo-woo.
Oh, yeah. We got Danielle liking it. We got quite a few of you guys liking it, guys. Definitely looking forward to communicating with all of you guys. Now, I see those hearts, guys. Come on, let's see those hearts. You guys are about to get some free readings. So share me the love as I'm sharing the love to you. And you guys, from our groups, everywhere that we're posting out, if you guys are in a group that it's not allowing you your comments, make sure you go to My Psychic Connection and go on there and click and comment. That way you guys can get directly in there. So we're looking, if that doesn't work, go to our YouTube page, My Psychic Connection Live, and you guys can get right in and communicate on YouTube. Guys, we do have some new programming that's going to be on YouTube that won't be available for Facebook. So make sure you guys are liking our YouTube channel as well. We're trying to get to as many subscribers on there as we possibly can. So guys, we're looking for your help when it comes to that. But I'm going to let Elise call out the first two names of the two people that need to be getting their question to me, and the other one getting their question ready.
All right, so we have Unique. Unique, if you can go ahead and drop your question for us, please. After Unique, we have Leanne C. So Leanne, please get your question ready. You will be right after Unique.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Elise. And guys, remember that there's $1 of each of these donations that are made tonight that will be going to the hurricane victims. So every donation, $1 of those do go to help out those in the hurricane and try to get them as many funds as we possibly can there as well. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna start this show, and I hope you guys are excited.
All right, so we have Unique saying, "Hey, sugar, when will my forever love find me?" And thank you, babe.
All right. So when it comes to your forever person, I did see the energy coming for you. It's actually not that far from you as we get into the month of November. A lot of things that you've got going on.
Tired of wasting my time is what it was supposed to say. She said tired of eating my time, but meant wasting.
Exactly. The thing is that it's not really a waste of time. It's a understanding. Right now, we've got 5 planets that are still in retrograde, Saturn being one of them, reflecting on things that we've already done. And all of a sudden, you find yourself back in the same place that I'm looking at right now. I just see you're reflecting, going through the things you've already been through, no longer needing that type of situation. You're seeing the results ahead of time.
Oh, guess I'll be having a good Thanksgiving.
Yes, you will.
What will you look like is what she wants to know.
I got a cream colored skin tone, very smooth skin. Yeah, really nice complexion. And almost like when you look at this person, it's going to like shine for you. Curly hair. It's a light brown. I think he might highlight it or something. Very into his appearance. But just because that's how he always has been, he always feels that you need to look presentable at all times. I do see light eyes, almost like a golden color.
She said, "Come on, baby skin. I like touching my person." I'm like, honey.
So the thing about that is that don't worry about love, because the attraction physically is there. There's also a mental attraction there too. And that really, it really makes everything better for you is, that they're there for you mentally. They're on the same page and that you can click with them easily. That way you can be able to move forward. All right.
And compatible. You go, girl. She said I almost shouted. She's all excited over there. I'm excited for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that energy that you get, not just physically, but emotionally, is the whole big game changer. It's something that's completely different. So it's not, you don't feel like, well, you're physically attractive, but I'm not mentally attracted to you. So, because we do have that, that does happen.
Oh yeah, there's the handsome ones. When they open their mouth, you look so ugly. You don't want those.
Yeah, what did you just say? You just say to me? Okay. But Unique, thank you so much for your question. We appreciate you. All right. Who do we got next on the list?
We have Leanne C. So if you can go ahead and drop your question for us, Leanne. After Leanne, we have Squirrel. So Squirrel, get your question ready. We'll be right after Leanne.
Nice. All right. Looking forward to talking to all you guys. I see everybody popping up. New people too. We love the new people. All right, guys. Make sure that we're doing everything that we can to share this out.
Sorry. Leanne is saying, will I find a suitable home for me and my two amazing children? How, when, please?
When it comes to your children and finding a home for them, I get that the kids are right now. The kids seem to be as content as they're going to be at the current moment. When it comes to finding this home and making a house a home, it definitely does feel like it's going to go into the new year. So we're looking in the beginning of 2023. I feel like there are some things that need to come together, finances being one of them, and finding the right place, finding the right districts, finding the right everything for you, everything that's going to work in your favor. Finances, it keeps stressing the finances, that you're stressing yourself about finances, and that's why you're finding yourself with that issue when it comes to finances. And I do feel like you're going to be able to get that, but you have to put everything, lay it out. Basically, don't put too much on yourself and don't overspend. But I'm also seeing financial change, which leads to what's going on in career for you, and a door opening for something that's going to bring you stronger and better finances. So allow yourself to be open to that energy, and to be open to new opportunities come. Don't close your mind off to any type of jobs coming your way. This is most needed for you, and I do find that you find yourself in a better position.
Leanne is saying, I miss them so much.
Yeah, I picked that up. That's why I said they're as content as they can be. And so, being that this is the situation right now, it will get better. It's just going to take a little bit more time in order for you to get to that place. But I definitely feel that you will. And thank you so much, Leanne. Thank you so much. She said, I'm willing to do anything for them.
Aww.
That is
a good mom.
Any mom is going to fight for them babies and make sure they have everything they can. But she needs to know that her fight is not unseen. Sometimes it just feels like you're fighting and no one's appreciating you. Don't forget to appreciate yourself. That is the biggest thing, is don't forget to appreciate yourself. And so who else do we got on the list? Who's next on that list, Elise?
We have Squirrel, and then after Squirrel, we have Megan. So Megan T, make sure that you have your question ready, because you will be right after Squirrel. Not sure if Squirrel is coming in to show some love, but I don't want to leave her out just in case she does have a question today.
Absolutely. Ooh, she is here with a question.
All right.
She's for me, Elise.
She says, I've got some people that really want me to write a book based on my mythology project. That sounds interesting. She said, should I do this? And should I bring someone in to help me write it? My ability to write is superb.
All right. So when it comes down to your writing abilities, I do feel as though that structuring the book itself for you and basically putting out there what you need, I definitely feel like, yes, you should put this book idea together 100%, but what it subpar. Okay, less than
Oh,
average. Yeah. That's where I saw that going too. I saw you kind of like making yourself, uh, but that is just doubts in your ability to do things. I do feel like you would be capable of doing it, and I do feel as though that you would be able to do what's called a ghostwriter, and so basically you can create all the foundation for everything, and they would put it into the words to make sure grammar, everything's done right, and that you wouldn't feel that subconscious need to be like, did I do that right? Did I spell that right? Did I put a comma there? Did I put a quote there? Do I put a period, exclamation point, question mark? So that way you stop. Plus you have editors that look over it, and there's a lot of things that can be done here. So I do feel as though the bones of this is definitely all you. Just having someone, kind of ghost read and write for you on that. I don't see that to be a problem. A lot of big writers do that. They will have ghostwriters. They will create the foundation, and the ghostwriters put it together for them, so they don't have to do all of that part. They came up with the idea how they wanted it to go in the direction they wanted it to go, but it's up to the ghostwriter to put it together. So don't feel that just because you don't feel that your typing skills are up to par, that this is going to pull you away and make it a bad idea. So definitely look into it. I always do pros and cons. Make sure you're doing, but pros and cons definitely make all the difference.
oh, even Rebecca Wood is saying, "Go squirrel, you can do this. You got this, squirrel." Oh, I'm excited for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So definitely good energy there. She says, "Thank you, Journey. It scares the hell out of me." Laugh out loud. there's nothing to fear but fear itself. And if there's a will, there's a way. And I'm sure you've heard that before. I'm sure, Elise, you've heard that before.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's so true.
but the thing about it is that we've got to want that for ourselves, and we've got to. Yeah, it may take time. It takes time to structure anything. If you're doing anything with a real strong foundation, it takes time for you to get there. It takes time for you to build things. It takes time for you to come together with that. But when I was creating my tarot cards, it took a long time. It took me almost 2 years to create the first deck.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of plotting and planning and how you're going to do it. Then you start over, and then you get it going, then you stop, and then you wait, and then you come back to it.
But guess what? You
Yeah.
did it. You did it. And so can squirrel.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. 100%.
So up next, we have Megan T. After Megan T, we have Audrey. So Audrey, make sure you have your question ready because you will be right after Megan.
All right. Good stuff, guys. Keep bringing it on. Make sure you guys are sharing. I want to see those hearts, guys. I want to see more hearts. We got more people than we got hearts. Where's my peoples?
All the love. We need all the love.
Exactly.
I know Megan T is on it right now. Megan is saying, "Hey, Journey, has Serenity's feelings changed for me? I'm feeling a disconnect between us."
So the feeling that you're feeling right now is dealing with, we've got the full moon, we've got all these planets in retrograde. So there's a lot of things that are happening right now. So things that you are thinking about when it comes to the past and things like that are blocking your energies of connecting with the person that you want to think of, because you're thinking about so many other things you've already been through, pain. So that's what I'm seeing a lot of right now with you, is that there's a lot of memories coming through, and especially the memories when it comes to love and relationship for you. So you're finding yourself blocked from that to be able to move forward to, or even feel what's going on. Her disconnecting from unfriending you. I think it was Snap or one of those where she unfriended you. Just know that that is not a forever thing. That is a temporary thing, and it's definitely going to change as we go forward. So don't forget to think about yourself right now. Work through what problems you have for oneself, and then you'll be able to move forward. You'll be able to, get past that block and start figuring out where their energy is. I don't feel that their energy has changed with you, but right now, what you're feeling, what I was just talking about, your past pains, she is also going through her past pains, and that is freaking her out, and it's making her realize that there's a problem in her relationships, and she just found the key problem. Her fear. Her fear is what's just taking her away. It's running wild with her. It's running rampant. It's not something that she needs to be. She doesn't need to be stuck on it, but she needs to learn from her past. All right, Megan. Well, hang in there. I know that one's a hard one to deal with, especially when someone steps back. I mean, we've both been there at one time.
She does say thank you.
Well, thank you, Megan. Thank you so much for your question tonight. We do appreciate it. All right, guys. Remember, $1 of every donation is going to go to our charity of the month, which is the Hurricane Relief Fund. So, guys, make sure when you donate that $1 of that is going to that. And we are looking forward to being able to give them a nice check at the end of the month. And then we will be going to, so it'll be it'll be November. So we're going to do Toys for Tots next month, so we can get the money up before December, so we can get that money over to Toys for Tots. So, guys, we're going to be helping out some amazing charities. We've got a lot more charities coming your way, so we will definitely be telling you guys that as we go along, as we go further into our season. So this is season 1 of all these shows, and guys, look for more and more, and get ready for more psychics coming your way. But we're going to go on with our next person. So, Elise, who do we have next?
We have Audrey. And Audrey, thank you for tagging and sharing. You're on the ball. After Audrey, we do have Lovebug. So Lovebug, please get your question ready, because you will be right after Audrey.
Nice. That's Jenny from the block.
Oh, now I have that song in my head.
That is definitely Jenny from the block. I definitely look forward to talking to everyone as I see more people coming in. Hello from Jersey. I see that. New faces. We love the new faces, guys. Make sure we're sharing out and sending out the love. We do appreciate it, guys. And guys, remember, we are going to be here 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, starting with me, Journey Ryan. On Tuesday, we're going to be here with Destiny K. On Wednesday, we're going to be here with Elise Raven. And then Thursday, we're going to be here with Danielle Hartz. And then Friday, it's Squirrel and Friends. So, guys, that's where all of us hang out, have some wine or a cocktail of our favorite. And then we will be doing readings with you guys, playing games. It's a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are able to join us on that day. You're going to get readings from 5 different readers. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Woo! So, guys, get ready for that. Whoop, whoop. I know, right?
It's party. No.
Exactly. So, Audrey here?
She was just in here sharing. Oh, there it is. Okay. So she is saying, so tonight I ran into the group of boys that were at my house during my missing ring thing. We have no word from any of them. Do you feel they are connected? I got a disgusting smirk from one of them.
Well, that's the thing about the whole ring situation, is that unfortunately, due to the circumstance, I did not see the ring coming back. And the smirk that is associated with that is that one of them knows. But I don't believe the people that you saw physically did anything but know of what's going on there. So, but yeah, you're on that connection. But unfortunately, I wish I could say that, you're going to find this ring and it's going to be great. and that you're going to be able to, get that ring back. But unfortunately, I don't feel that the ring is going to get the chance to resurface. Yeah, just fine. The F her laugh out loud. But the thing is that when it comes down to it, and when it comes down to you, I did see a different ring. So there's already things changing in that.
Ooh.
But unfortunately, I just don't see your your ring popping up. The one that was already, to me, that shows that it's gone. And I want to say otherwise, but that's not the case. So the original ring is gone, but a new one will be presented.
No, so worried about who now, and the feeling I had made me ask this.
Yeah, the thing about it is with that is all I saw was a gentleman, and he was at your house. Is somebody who you trusted, that you were close with. Now, I don't believe that they are family, but they were considered family, and they're young, really young. I would say probably like teens, late teens. That's what I was picking up when it came to that situation. All right. Well, Audrey, I'm sorry about the ring, but a new ring will need to be surfaced in order for you to get that engagement. But unfortunately, the ring of the past, I just don't see that coming through.
All right. So Lovebug went ahead and dropped her question. So we're going to get right to that. But after Lovebug, we have Annie. So Anne, if you can get your question ready, you'll be right after Lovebug. So Lovebug is saying, my handsome journey. Ooh, my handsome journey. Buttering up.
Yeah.
Do you see me changing jobs or staying where I'm at? I like my current job, but wanting change. But I also need the money to be right. I was so tempted to ask about love. And she got a little happy laughing emoji.
Well, she knows why when it comes to the love situation that it's not time for her to focus on that at this time. I know that you want it. Everybody wants and deserves love. That's not the you know, it's not, undesirable. You would want love. Everybody wants that love. But when it comes to your situation and changing the job, um, I do feel like the job that's current now is taking advantage of your kindness and your ability to do multitasking. And so, because you're capable of multitasking and you're capable of doing all of that, they know, oh, well, we can take advantage of this situation and we'll keep putting this on there and keep putting this on there. So, you're feeling abused. And I am going to say now is the time to start looking, but I do not see you starting a new job until after, I would say, well, the 28th of November popped up. So it would be right after that. So that's the unfortunate part, is that I know you want it now, but the good thing about it is a job that will utilize you well, and that you would be able to, go in the direction that you would want to go in. And I do feel like that energy is good. It's positive. It brings opportunity for you. Maybe not right off the bat, but it does show that there's growth here, and that the opportunity is going to grow into something bigger for you, which again will give you more pay and stronger, a stronger way of living for you, which would help you out tremendously. And I know that everything is going in a direction where you're unsure because you're not finding the jobs that you're looking for right now. That's because you probably won't see them until we get closer to the end of October. And by that time, you're going to start interviewing and getting the new opportunities coming in. So don't allow yourself to, get wrapped up with the drama that they're. Just know that you're going to get your way out. You're not going to stay in that situation. All right, aka Jenny from the Black. We are so thankful that you joined us tonight, and thank you for your question. And she she says, "Yay! Thanks, Journey. You're the best. You the best. You the best." With some clapping. I like the clapping. Applause, applause.
She even sent you some kisses earlier, talking about she loved you, Journey, and that what you were saying was so true.
Oh, well, thank you. All right. So, guys, we are going to take a quick commercial break, but after the break, we'll be back with some more questions, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, guys, and we are back. Hello, Elise. I know you're in there. How you doing?
I'm
so
doing
far with this.
great.
Guys, we're checking out and doing new things here. We got the voice from the other side, aka Elise.
Woo woo, Elise in the house.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are looking forward to talking to you guys. So, guys, make sure we're sharing out. And guys, do know that we are now here 5 days a week. So guys, make sure you guys are checking out all of our shows. Look at our show times for details. And guys, we're going to keep it going. Now make sure you guys are staying here to hear your name called. If you guys miss your name, we will put you back on the list. All right, Elise. Now who do we have next on the list?
We have Anne, and then after Anne, we have Becca L. So Becca L, get your question ready. You will be up next.
All right. Good stuff. All right. Anne E, throw me that question. What do we got going on for you tonight? And guys, do remember $1 of every donation that's made here tonight will be going to the hurricane victims. So guys, make sure that we are checking that out. And I just realized hurricane is spelled incorrectly. It's missing an E.
It's still for a good cause.
It's still for a good cause, even if
they definitely can use it down here, that's for sure. And it helps support the channel, so all is good. Good.
Exactly. It does many, many things. All right. We're not seeing Anne E. So who else do we have on the list?
All right. We have Becca. Becca, if you can go ahead and drop your question for us. Nunu, you will be up next. So if you can get your question ready, you will be right after Becca.
It's so different not saying all the things that I'm used to saying. So I'm trying to get used to it myself. Having it back and forth on my show is different.
It is different, but you can always do like the whole mouth thing, but you might sound a little girly since I have a girly voice.
Yeah, I'm not really into doing the girly thing. Sunray, you can watch us from here, or you can watch us from our YouTube channel, which is My Psychic Connection Live. All right. Love that you guys are here. But if we don't see you guys in the chat, in order to get your question answered, we're going to move on to the next person. And we're not seeing Becca, so let's keep on going.
All right. So Nunu is up. So Nunu, if you can drop your question. Rebecca W, you will be next. So get your question ready.
All right. Nunu.
She is saying, is he with her for good? Will I hear from again. When? Should I wait for him or should I move on now?
Okay, well, that's 7 questions in one. So the thing about it is that when it comes to um, their situation, I do not see that as a forever thing. Honestly, I do not feel that the connection between the two of them is strong enough to uh, last the test of time there. So no, I don't believe that's there for he's there for good. As a matter of fact, I see him actually reaching out and trying to communicate with you by the end of this month. So I do feel as though that you're going to get that connection. But here's the thing for you: is this what you want? Is this who you want? After everything that you've been through with this person, is this who you want? And, asking, should I wait for him? That is something that you can tell yourself. Do you feel that it's worth your time? All the energy that you're put into it. I honestly going to tell you, I see the opportunity for him to come back in, you guys communicate and figure out what it is that you guys are going through and what direction you want to go in. So I do feel, Nunu, that you will give him the opportunity to explain himself, but you also want to see him put forth the effort. And that's what's missing, is putting forth the effort, and the fact that the trust is damaged between the two of you. So you'll never 100% trust him ever again. It's not possible. There will always be doubt. So that's something you need to know by running forward with this, because I see you doubting him, and it's going to be consistent in the back of your head to, do I trust him on this? Is he telling me the truth on this? So it's something that you need to see, can I live with that? My thing about it is that I don't like to tell somebody they have to do something. Make sure that you know this is your choice. But I honestly do feel like somebody new will come into your life. But do know, you have the opportunity. It's there. It's there. I mean, we're all there. We all have that. We go back and forth with the person that may have done something that was damaging, that broke our trust. And when you break trust with somebody, they break that trust with you. You notice that you never retrust them 100% ever again. Once that trust is officially broke, it will only get up to like 90%. And 90% of the time you'll believe what they're saying, but there's still that 10% of doubt that you're like, are you telling me the truth? Because you've lied to me before. And look where it got me,
Yeah, that's a lot that's on her at the end of the day, and that's why we were gifted with free will. Free will is a gift.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
All right, so we have Rebecca W up next. So Rebecca, if you would like to drop your question for us, up next we have Is
She gonna be my baby? No.
I'm gonna have all kinds of stuff in my head. I'm gonna be singing like a radio up there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Said, thank you, Journey. Yes, I cannot trust him again, but I'm pregnant with this baby. I understand that, honey. That's why I feel like there's opportunity to fix this, but trust will be an issue.
All right. So Rebecca is saying, hey, Journey, do you know how long my son and his family will be living with me, trying to get their own place again? They lost their place in Puerto Rico in Hurricane Fiona, trying to stay here in U.S.
When it comes down to reestablishing themselves, I keep seeing them want to go back to Puerto Rico. I keep seeing them wanting to go there and be a part of that, and missing it already. I'm already seeing them missing. And not that they wouldn't settle down where you're at currently, but the thing is that they really do miss Puerto Rico. And I do feel that the opportunity for them to go back does happen, but to me, I keep seeing it's a 6-month period, almost 7 months. So we're looking about probably next year sometime when they'll finally be able to get that place and feel established. Now, like I said, they could find something around there, but I don't believe they want to. I feel like they want to go back. I keep feeling them being drawn back. They really want to go back there. So I definitely feel that they could find something that would, get them to, open up, be there. And but the thing is they won't be happy. They want to be in Puerto Rico. That's what I'm
was
seeing.
thinking about 6 months herself, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. That's what I was picking up. That's where things are. I do feel like if they get the chance to stay with you and be able to go and take care of business and make money, that they would be able to go back within 6 to 7 months. But I don't see them finding anything that they want in the area that you're in currently. So I hope that helps. And it's tough to lose it. Even Elise can relate to that. She just went through Hurricane Ivan or Ian. Was it Ian?
Ian, yes. Yes. It's pretty devastating, and I can't imagine what it would be like if it was on an island. I can't even imagine, but it does take a long time to rebuild.
All right. So we have all right. We have got a donation. We have a mini read from Blanca. Blanca, go ahead and throw us your question. And thank you so much for supporting the community. Remember, $1 of that donation is going to be going to the hurricane victims to help us out. So
she is saying, hello, Journey. My question is, love, do you see it coming for me next year? And if so, when, and is he tall? Please and thank you.
I knew that tall was going to be in the description. She's wanting somebody that's like 6'2". She can hang on, like pick me up, damn it. So, the energy that I saw with you and finding love is opening yourself up to yourself and allowing yourself to be more comfortable in your own skin. When it comes to love, that's definitely a difficult subject for you. As you start to move forward, you start to go in that direction. I feel like love actually scares you. If anything, it reminds you that you could possibly be vulnerable. And that vulnerability, you are not a vulnerable person. Tall, dark-eyed, and handsome. Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
I definitely feel that that you got the tall. I see brown eyes, but the hair color is not dark. The hair color is actually a lighter color, and it's like a light brown color, and it's not who you would thought you would see yourself with, is what I'm seeing here. So I definitely feel like that energy. She says, "Oh yeah, yes, it's your favorite. It's your flavor. Got it." I definitely feel as though that this is a different type of romance for you. This is somebody who understands needing to fight, needing to stand on their own. Very, very masculine energy. So there is someone who is dominant, and the thing about the dominance in this situation is I know that you're a dominant person as well. And you're going to have to tuck your dominant away to feel what you would be looking for is to feel like a woman and not have to feel like you have to be the strong one and the dominant one all the time. And it gives you that chance to feel fancy. And she says, "Oh yes, definitely needed. Absolutely. But we got to remember to tuck away that dominant side of yours, because If it gets touched too many times, the claws start to come out, and then you're going after their throat. You might have to get on a step stool since it's way taller than you. Um, the thing is that, remember that allow yourself to feel, feeling vulnerable, feeling like a lady, feeling like that you're safe, because you're always the one making everyone feel safe in your house. You're the one that's doing everything for the household right now. So you feel like you've had to take on this really dominant role compared to what you're used to.
Ooh. She's laughing and she said, so you're telling me he doesn't like a challenge? Wow.
It's not that he doesn't like a challenge. He doesn't like someone who can be challenging him for the wrong reason. And because with him, it's like if he goes out to dinner with you and it's time to pay the bill, throwing your credit card on the thing is taking from him. So it would be demasculating versus like the dominant side of things. It would be like he felt like you were taking, like, I'm treating you, but here you are trying to jump on the bill. And that's not cute nor sexy to him. So make sure that you're not allowing that part of you to override when he's like, let's go on a date. And you're like, okay. And then he goes to pay and you already threw in your credit card down. We'll not like that.
Well, okay, I get it. It's a habit. Sorry. Yeah, calm down. Tame your inner chihuahua.
Bring it back. Leave your purse in the car. Do whatever you got to do, but do not don't do that. But here's the thing. You still have to open, before we can even get to him, we've got to get to you. And that's opening the door to allow dates to come in. Yeah, I kind of felt like that pressure just dropped. Like all of a sudden I see ghosts. Like, ooh, what? Actually, the look.
Thank God he works.
Well, yeah, honey, I was pretty sure you were going on whodoesn'thaveajob.com. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not where you're going to find a date. The thing about that is like, I do know that you're going to find what you're looking for, but it's that vulnerability that part worries you. And the more that you feel that, like the more I've said that 3 times, vulnerability. I've said it 3 times. And every time I've said it, I felt a new brick go up. That wall just keeps getting higher every time I say that word. Vulnerable. Bam. And I say it again. And you keep adding to that. It's okay for you to feel that way. You're going to feel that way because it's new. You never thought that's at this part of your life that you would be going, am I going to find love again? Am I going to do this again? Am I going to do that again? Am I going to do things differently? And yes, you're not going to have the same relationship that you've had with past partners. You're going to have a newer relationship and a little bit, not putting this out there. I'm not saying this the way that, I don't want you to take it the wrong way. Is what I'm saying is like, but the soul is kinder. The energy is kinder.
But he will like me and my kids, ?
Of course he'll like you and your kids, but you first.
She said, definitely my kids or it's a no-go.
Well, yes, but you will go and basically take on this role for 2 months. What I saw is like for 2 months, you would go on these dates. You would allow yourself to get comfortable and then have a play date to meet at a park or a Chuck E. Cheese or, something that the kids can enjoy. And then you would allow that type of interaction. Again, still not going to your house. Your house, dude, you'll be going to his house for a while before he comes to your house. And the reason that is, it's not embarrassment of the home or anything like that, but that is your kid's home. That's your nest. That's your protection. It's always been your protective bubble. Anywhere you've ever lived has always been that realm of this is protection. And so, yeah, it may take you a little while to open the door to that part, but I see him having no problems inviting you over to his house.
Yes, definitely off limits.
Right. And that being said, that you jumped on that immediately. You already knew in your head that I was going to mention that because You have to open that door. And I know you're about to say, I hate dating sites. But if your ass ain't going to the club or doing something else or going somewhere else or getting out of your house, you are not going to meet him in your bedroom unless you're online. You're not going to meet him on your couch unless you're online. I know that what time you do have is spent with your children, and that takes up a lot of your time, as it would with any mom. But we live in that day and age where you can pick up that phone and be like, Mom, next, huh? But you've got to allow yourself to be open to that. You've got to allow yourself to be open to being in a relationship. Allow yourself to be open to, going that direction. Because I know that you're going to run into a lot of fuddy-duds,
She said she was hoping for the supermarket. She wants to meet him at the supermarket.
The face, I'm going to say, think of the supermarket you go to. Now, do you want to meet him at the supermarket?
She must not have watched the things on Walmart, all the people that come into there and all the people they make fun of at Walmart.
Yeah. Well, it may not even be Walmart because I'm not getting Walmart. I got something else.
Oh, Lord.
But definitely don't want to meet him at the supermarket. It's unfortunately, this isn't Friends, and you're not going to be able to run into people that way. Or the thing is that you don't even look at other people in this. Where would you get in a million years that you would see when you see people in the grocery store? You dodge to the next, like you hide. You're like, oh look, magically I need corn. This is on the other side of the store.
Guess we're having corn tonight.
Exactly. It looks like corn pie for everybody because we're not talking to this person. So yeah, definitely not meeting anybody in a supermarket. Definitely not that.
She said, LOL, Journey, your face.
Well, I mean,
you can't help
it. I'm looking and I'm seeing and I'm like, she don't even look up. Like, she's like, tunnel vision. I need this. I need this. I don't care who you are. Need this. You're in my face. Why are you next to me? Stop breathing near me. You're in my space. You off my planet. Like, that's where she's at when it comes to the supermarket. She's not thinking or focusing on other than getting home and taking care of the kids. That's where her mind goes. So supermarket's out. Get online. Start with the dating online. Allow yourself one day out of the month to maybe go somewhere with a friend. And I put that term out there very loosely.
Oh my God. She said, LOL. Oh my God. Yes, totally. You know me too well.
That's what I got. I saw you just like, this is mine and this is mine. Get out of my face. This is mine. So there's no connection for you to meet out in public like that, because in that setting, you're definitely not like, oh my God, I can't believe it. You drive a Ford Tempo from 1986.
You're connecting with corn, Blanca, at these places.
Yeah. Get away from that.
Unexpectedly.
Get away from that, because that's not where you're going to be. What you're going to be doing is meeting someone who meets your standards, somebody you can get to know at a safe distance. And the reason I say a safe distance is because you don't want to move too quickly, because you will go back and forth with the way that you connect. You're all in it, and then you're like, nope, done.
It's Corn, the song. Oh my God, I was so thinking the same thing, Blanca. I'm not gonna lie.
Corn, the song is not your ideal man. Okay, all I heard was banjos the minute that happened. So no. The thing is that with you and the way that you are going to connect will be an online connection. Gives you the chance to meet them. It gives you the chance to go on an actual date. When was the last time you actually went on a date? 1999. Yeah. That's what I got, 1999, an actual date. It's a long time to not go on a date. You might be a little rusty. So allow yourself to go on some of these tester dates is what I'm going to call it. It's called testing the water. See if I can get out there and do this. He might be the first guy who just wants to come and hang out, and you finally get to meet him and you're like, oh, okay, well, okay, well, I know this isn't the one. And then you can totally like change and say, okay, next, go on another date. Allow yourself to explore.
Well, thank you so much, Journey and Journey. Don't say my age. LOL.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I mean, yeah, 2010. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, Blanca, according to Erica, apparently the meat aisle isn't a good aisle either for meeting.
Oh, yeah. No, I just got total arrogance with that, and my mind went straight to the gutter as
meat
well.
Market. I just said meat market.
She said didn't turn out good.
I know. It's not the aisle. Stick with the corn. He loves the meat. Oh my God, this is Arby's all of a sudden.
Oh my God, we are just going right down the dirty path. That's what that he loves the meat, and I'm like, that's the wrong aisle. That's the wrong aisle. That's not the aisle. You're never gonna find Mr. Man on that aisle. He's into Mr. Other Man.
All the meat.
Yeah. So, anywho, definitely, Blanca, allow yourself to open. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be checking out dating sites. Do it slowly. Do not move too quickly, and you will find what you're looking for. But it is not this year. It's going to take you between now and the end of the year just to get on the dating site. On and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Finally, next year, you're like, okay, I give it a shot.
Away from the meat aisle.
Yeah, stay away from the grocery store if that's what you're doing, because grocery store meet and greet is not going to be what you need to be doing unless you are dating the greeter.
Oh my God, I just read Squirrel's comment. I'm so sorry. She said, when I worked at the grocery store, our store manager made a sign that said Gold Star, you can't beat our meat. Upper management made him take the sign down.
Wow.
What store was that? It's a true story. Oh my God, you know what? I don't doubt it.
I know what store it is. But that's funny. But but yeah, Blanca, allow yourself, open that door for yourself. Even if you get on the site and you get off the site, you get on the site, you get off the site. Eventually, you're going to stick with it, and pick a couple sites. Don't just choose one. Pick a couple. Make a good profile. Let people know what you're looking for and what you're not looking for. Allow people to know that you're not in it. You're just not out going for one night stands. You're looking for somebody that you'd like to eventually see where it goes. You're looking to see where it goes. Don't say, I'm looking for someone to marry me tomorrow, because I know that's not the case, but that definitely keep people at bay. They're like, ooh, no. Because they're on the same boat you are when it comes to relationships. They're like, ooh, no. They want to meet somebody and then eventually see where it goes. And I feel like you've got that potential, but you got to stop jumping back and forth for a minute. But Blanca, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time and your question. We do appreciate you. And thank you for the donations. They do help out. So thank you again, Blanca. We appreciate you.
Well, that was definitely an interesting read. And you guys, this is what a mini read looks like. Do y'all see how in depth the mini reads go just alone? And I did see your comment. Yes, you are actually up right now. So if you would like to go ahead
All right. We will get to you here in just a moment. We did get fortunately, we got a donation. Unfortunate, we got to hold off on your question while we get to this 5-minute read. Our 5-minute read is with Ryan. Ryan, go ahead and throw us your question. How are you, Ryan?
Love the name.
I really do like the name myself.
Oh my God, it's you. Oh my God, I love this, Ryan. It must be the name. She's saying I'm going to Ireland to see my soulmate / girlfriend. We trigger each other to heal, but it gets tense. We want to know if the trip will help towards a better relationship and if it looks as if we can heal enough to make it a long-term relationship. We hope for a great outcome, but we also are aware soulmates can be only to heal as well.
Well, it's great. Says, I'm great, thank you. How about you? Okay, she's talking about you, Elise. The thing is that when it comes to the situation with the relationship, this is not just a soulmate reach for healing. This is also a soulmate reach for so much more. This is got a great foundation. When friendship does get involved, it does make you a little scared about how this is going to go, the direction it's going to go, where it would lead to, how many, you're wanting to know how many jelly beans in the left pocket of the other person, because you want to make sure that you're not going to get hurt. There's a lot of fear there because honestly don't want to ruin a relationship of friends either, but you've got to take that part of it out of the equation. If you're going to give it a chance, you have to give it a chance, and you've got to put the friendship, don't put the friendship aside, but definitely allow that friendship to open the next door, because even relationships are great friendships with better benefits. I can tell you that right now. They do have better benefits. You get to express yourself a little bit more. You get to be a little bit more loving with that person. You get to spend that time with them. You get to talk to them on a deeper level. Your friendship with them is better than any friendship that you have with anybody else. So just know that is something that you need to open yourself to.
Absolutely, 100%.
So the energy that I see with it and the things that you've got in this is that this has been a long time coming. These vibes were always an undertone. They were always there, but yet never acted upon them. And I definitely feel like your energy is definitely growing, but your fear is like, stop. Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. That is you telling yourself you've been hurt before. Now, if you get hurt by this person, not only do you lose your relationship, but you lose your friend, the person that you would talk to about these types of situations. Now, mind you, both of you know that you guys have talked to each other about other relationships and how you guys would have handled those relationships. So you already have an idea how one's already going to act towards a relationship. See, these are foundations that you guys don't get in other relationships because there wasn't a friendship here. Now, not all friendships can last the romantic side of things. Sometimes they could just be a little too weird, and that's because they take them to those weird places. They're like, you're like a brother to me, or you're like a sister to me. You don't want to go that direction, because I don't feel that on both sides you guys feel that way. You've never felt that way.
Yeah, we handled them horrible, and she's laughing.
Yeah. The thing is that I don't believe that you're not in a bad place. As a matter of fact, you both share love with each other. You're both feeling that strong energy to come about. You guys are, going in a slow, and it's okay to take it slow. I think you guys should take it slow. Don't jump too quickly. I mean, I know this is being built slowly because you guys aren't in the same area, but when you guys come together, I'm not going to say hit the sack, but I definitely want you guys to be able to, feel the connection with each other. I know there's nervousness there, even though you guys got this already built foundation. That nervousness is because there's a new door open to this relationship. It just got deeper. Basically, shit just got real, and get ready for it.
Oh yeah, we hitting it.
Oh, no, I know. And I'm just saying, don't do it like 5 minutes after you get there. I know it'll be hard, but you'll have that opportunity. Just allow yourself to make sure that you're going in the direction that you need and the opportunity is there for you. This is a great relationship. It's going to continue to keep getting bigger. I honestly don't feel like this is just a healing relationship. I actually feel like this is something that's going to go beyond what you imagined originally when you became friends with this person, because you didn't know that this was going to go that way. But there's always been that underlining energy that was like, you know, there's attraction here, and maybe it goes deeper. Maybe I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe I'm just, and then you put it in that what if land, and then it was your fault that you felt that way. You both felt that way. That's why you guys are the way you are with each other now. It's always been there. So it's time to take the plunge. I feel like this is good. I love that energy. I definitely love that energy.
Oh, that is an amazing read. That was actually very beautiful. And for two beautiful people, they are two amazing people, very loving people.
Yeah. That energy is a strong one, and continues to keep growing. And we do get nervous about that stuff. We do get nervous about what we feel when it especially comes to a long friend. She said it's true. Didn't even want to hear. I didn't want her to read in my group. Oh, and thank you. Appreciate you 100%. Well, thank you. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for that question. All right. All right, guys, and we've got Amy. Amy, go ahead and throw us your question. You have donated for a 5-minute reading. Thank you so much, Amy. What's going on? All right, Amy, come on down. And you are on our list, but we got another donation, and our donations do take priority. Guys, do know that $1 in each of these donations are going to the Hurricane Relief Fund. So, guys, thank you guys for helping out with that. And thank you for helping out our channel and helping us be seen by so many. We do appreciate you guys. All right.
Every time somebody donates, I want to say, this just in, we have a donation. Okay, so Amy is saying, why did Derek tell someone he is still in love with his wife when he tells me he is done and wants a divorce and be with me, and now he blocked me because I found out?
So the energy that I see with Derek, you finding out, definitely feels guilty for it. And trust me, you're not going to stay blocked for very long. Maybe with, I would say, no longer than 48 hours. So for the next 2 days.
She's saying, is he going to realize what he is losing and finally open his eyes and commit to me?
But the thing is that with this being said and the energy there, whoever he was telling, this energy was not a real, like, those feelings weren't real. That wasn't really how he was feeling. He said that to them, just, it's almost like his cover story, so they'll lay off, so he's not going into this energy with somebody else. I just felt like this was a way to keep them away from his real life. And when that was told to you, it wasn't told to you in the way that it was supposed to be meant. And I do know that will be explained to you. When it comes to committing to you, I honestly do feel that he has been comfortable with the way your guys' relationship has been. And I do feel like he's going to open that door for that longer commitment to you. I do know that you will get the committed energy. And I already feel like as though that he feels that energy of commitment, but he's also scared of it after the whole situation with the wife and what he was going through with that situation, and needing to separate fully from that and the friends that associate themselves with the wife.
She's saying his wife left him 2 years ago and she has hurt him and tried to destroy him and moved in with another man the same night she kicked him out.
Right. But this is not for her. That wasn't a message to her. That is a message for that person who was asking that question that prompt him to say that. Basically, it's like, I want you to know about my wife, but I don't want you to know about my situation. I want your nose out of my business, and leaving it at that. So it was kind of defensive in a sense.
She's saying, I feel so used and played, and like my feelings don't mean anything to him.
Well, the thing is that he's feeling, he feels upset the fact that you got word of that, because that wasn't supposed to get back to you. And I know that you feel used right now because of this way the situation is being left, where you're not getting any type of explanation.
She's saying, he told me that night he thought that person that night was her messing with him.
That's the energy that I'm getting, but I don't feel like it was her messing with him. It was a friend. It might have been her using a friend to get to him, to see where he's at. But I feel as though that this was a defense. This wasn't true. And when you found out about it, did you find out about it on his phone? Because I'm seeing him really upset about the fact that, did you go through his phone? Because that's what I keep seeing. And that's part of the reason why he's upset too. There's a whole nother piece to this that's coming through, because it's showing me he's upset about you going through his phone. And that's what I'm picking that up, because that's part of the reason he's upset. He's also embarrassed for the fact that you even know that he said that.
Oh, she's saying no, she sent it to me on Messenger.
Well, see, he must not believe that. He thinks she went through his phone, because that's what the message I'm getting. And he's upset about the phone, and what I'm seeing with him is that he's upset about that, thinking that you went through his phone, but he's also really upset that you saw that message. And yeah, he shouldn't be saying things like that. He could just say, don't even worry about it, and leave it at that, not making up some excuse. But yeah.
Nope, he goes through my phone, is what she's saying.
Yeah, but he's upset about, he thinks you, but see, even that being said, he goes through your phone, so he automatically assumes you're going through his phone. But he is mad about the phone. And you said the message was sent to you. That's something that needs to be explained, because I don't think he believes that. For whatever reason, he's not believing that. And it's causing him to put up a wall. But his actual real reasoning for doing it is that, he's got that upset, and I see that upset with him. But I also see that he didn't want you to see that message.
I did.
So
I sent him the screenshot. You
guys were arguing at that point, and it didn't come through the same way, sweetheart. Like I said, you guys will work through this. It's going to take 2 days for you guys to work through it, but I did see you guys making amends and working on this relationship. But it wasn't before he already thought you were in his phone. So there's a phone, whatever the phone situation is, if it's not this exact screenshot of this, he feels that you've been through his phone. There must have been something else that was triggered, that was said. Something about the phone, and it's not your phone, because you don't have things to hide from him on that. So I'm sorry about that, but it does heal itself. You guys do work on that. I don't feel like you're going to it's not going to stay that way.
His phone is tapped.
By you? Is he thinking it's you? Or is he thinking it's the ex-wife? Because the phone and you are the connection. That's why I said that.
And he don't want me texting him about my feelings because he feels she has it tapped.
that's really weird, and he should probably get over that. If he feels his phone's tapped, then he should probably get a new phone. I mean, that's a plain and simple. It's 2 years later. That's an excuse. I'm going to tell you right now, that's an excuse. You guys will work through this. The energies definitely understand that you guys will work through this. I do know that you guys will get what you're looking for. But Amy, thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for your question. I know this is a hard time, but I do know that you guys will find balance in it. Okay, sweetheart? Don't think that you won't get that balance and that this relationship will go further. It will. It's going to take a little bit of time.
Exactly. I feel he is paranoid for no reason.
Right.
Thank you very much for your time, is what she's saying.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And guys, that is a 5-minute read. And I appreciate you guys being here and sharing it out, guys. We do appreciate all the love that we receive. We're going to keep on going here. IS, I'm not sure if that's an abbreviation for something, but you were on our list. So go ahead and throw us your question.
After Is, we have Karina G. So Karina G, get your question ready. You'll be right after Is. And is saying, will I get a new job on my school district? If yes, when will it happen?
Looking at the situation when it comes to the school situation, I do feel like, yes, you are. But my seeing of it is not until January. We're looking at the second week of January when that happens. For whatever reason, it's taking a slow approach. Are you currently in your school district? Are you working on a project now currently?
She's saying is short of Isabel.
Oh, okay. But I feel as though that January is when I see a strong job that is going to continue for you. She said, yes. Okay. So you are working on a current project now, but January is where I see the second week of January is where I see the new job opportunity opening up for you. And it's like the halfway mark for you. So I definitely feel like that's going to, basically they're going to wait until after all of the vacations are over. And then I see this new permanent position for you.
She's working on different projects and she's saying, thank you so much.
You're welcome, but get ready for it. It's definitely going to be a big change for you. This is a more permanent position for you that's coming up in January. So it won't be something that you're going to have to jump from, job to job or different projects. You'll have more of a foundation for yourself there. So thank you, Isabel. Thank you so much for your question tonight. We do appreciate you. She said, yay. We got a donation. Nature's Friends. Nature, go ahead and throw us your question. Nature's Friend. What do you got for us, Nature's Friend?
I love that name.
She has donated for a 5-minute reading. I don't know why that didn't pop up, but it did. And now it is.
You speak things into existence quickly. Is that Lisa or?
Okay.
Okay.
So I moved out from. Oh, go ahead. I'm doing your job now.
No, you're good. I moved out from my lease place. Will landlady return my deposit?
When it comes down to the deposit, honestly, I don't feel that she wants to return the deposit. But the thing is that in order to get it back, you would have to kind of threaten the fact that you would have to take her to court for it. And honestly, even then, I don't feel like she would be willing to give it back, unfortunately, unless you actually followed through with, taking her to court. And then I see the courts making her pay back the deposit. I don't feel like that energy is, I don't see that going in the same direction. I honestly feel as though that you are going. Yeah, if you want that money back, you're going to have to take her down the legal route, because I don't see her willingly giving it back to you. And if she does say she's going to give you half of it back, that's not how that works. So I would definitely look at, because you didn't stay there long enough in order to have them take your deposit. So I do feel like I see half of it being willingly given, but I also see them not giving you the full amount. So that's something you need to worry about.
She's saying also my new place for will I find someone to help me clean? Will Aaron be my handyman to help me?
Aaron's energy, he does look like he's busy, but I don't feel like he will hesitate to help you out. So I do feel like he's going to help you. So I don't feel like that's a problem, but I do feel like he is definitely going to be helpful on some days. I don't feel like he'd be able to give you a lot of time, but he would give you some time. And I did feel like there would be some other helping hands coming your way. So I didn't feel that you would be without. So I do see that you having the help and being able to get things done, get things cleaned, do the things. Now, this is for the other place, correct? The one that needs to be rehabilitated, your property that you own that you need to clean up, because that's what I saw, own property that needs to be cleaned up. Because that's the energy I see him helping you out. So is that the property you're talking about? Because that's where I see your help. That's where the helping hand is coming in at. Waiting for that response on that. Well, I'm going to keep going. The thing is that I did feel like, you were going to get the help. There was another person that's going to be able to help you out. A couple people that I felt like you were going to get help on.
She's saying on deposit, I paid someone to clean my old apartment. Old landlady seems to want to accuse me of stuff I didn't do.
That's why I felt that the old landlady was not going to want to give you back your deposit. That's what I was talking about. The thing about this lady is she's just looking to keep the deposit. She doesn't feel the need to give it back. And that you got somebody to clean it, and she can't use that as an excuse. So that's only one of the reasons why. Honestly, the real reason is that she wants to keep the money.
She's saying on my new place I need help. So that was the clean end was for the new place, is what she's saying.
I'm seeing a lot of different places here, and there's 3 places in general. One is that it doesn't seem livable. The other one, the other landlord is being a jerk at, and this other one, the help that you need, you will receive.
She's saying, I'm glad you see me getting help.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I didn't see you.
And she's saying, I'm living in one.
Right. I see 3 places altogether.
You're right.
The thing is that when you are doing all this, everything that you've got going on, everything you've got moving forward, even though it does feel very stressful currently, I do get that you get the help that you're looking for. Unfortunately, with the other landlord, you're going to have to take her to a legal battle in order to get your money back. But the other place, I feel like you're good, and you'll get the help that you need at the other house as well. So thank you so much. We appreciate you, Lisa. Yes, Aaron is going to help you. He's not going to give all the time that he has because he's got other projects going on, but he'll help. He is definitely one that will help. But Lisa, thank you so much for that. We do appreciate it. We appreciate your help, guys. Do know that we are raising money too for the Hurricane Foundation as well, so we can make sure that we can help those in need in the state of Florida that got hit hard with the hurricane. And Lisa said, "Thank you. You are welcome, Lisa. I appreciate you." And Elise, who did we have on the list next?
We have Karina G. After Karina G, we have Linda W. So Linda W, get your question ready. You'll be right after Karina.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night as well. We are going to be here with Destiny K. Wednesday, we're going to be here with none other than Elise. And then Thursday, we're here with Danielle Hart. And then on Friday, it's Squirrel and Friends. So, guys, make sure you hang out with all of us. There's 5 of us. And our Friday show starts at 7 p.m. So get in and have some fun with us. We will be pulling a 5-hour show, guys. 5 hours of fun and games. We're looking forward to seeing you guys there. 5 hours, 5 psychics. What? Good stuff. All right.
Okay, just get excited. So anyway, Karina is saying, hello. I have long wanted to learn a particular thing properly. You see me doing this, and if so, would I be good at it? Many, many thanks.
What I'm seeing here is trusting yourself about this. This seems to be the biggest thing. It's like, I don't know if it's your nervousness that's making you like second guess yourself about what you're about to do next, or that you're afraid that you may be wrong on something. You need to let those fears go. We all have things that we're going to make mistakes on. We all have things that can, make us stumble a little bit, but I don't feel like you're going to be in a bad situation. I actually honestly truly believe that you're going to be able to move yourself forward and get through this. And I do feel like you would be good, but you've got to stop the second guessing.
Yes.
Yeah. That was the part that I feel is like your hardest problem. But, with friends and family and things like that, you're good and easy with that because it makes it easy for you because you feel comfortable with them directly. But, being with a stranger or being someone that you don't know makes you a little bit more nervous, and that the broad of the skill that you have, do I trust all parts of that skill? And that seems to be something that you have a little bit of trouble with. And if you don't know it well, allow yourself to only do what you do know and not step on stones that they're not sturdy yet. Because if you do, you're going to fall.
Thank you so much. So very spot on.
Well, I do feel like you are. So this is something that you've been able to do for quite some time. And it's just like now you feel like you can get into it fully and that you have the time in order to do it. And I don't feel like you're going to have any issues actually doing it. It's just the nervousness. Just the nervousness. Just that nervousness. I thought she was going to say something else when I said that nervousness one more time. I was waiting for it. I was. Definitely was waiting for it.
Trying to stall.
All right. Well, who do we have next on the list? At least, who was that? Katrina?
Karina.
Karina, thank you so much.
So now we have Linda. So Linda, if you can go ahead and drop your question. Algina K is up next, and Karina is saying, wow, Journey. Yes, wanted it for a very long time.
Good.
All right. And now Linda is saying, should I leave my boyfriend? He can't afford me, so I live with my ex. I have been with my boyfriend 13 years. He is a nice guy, but can't provide for me. He is what I want, but I can't afford him. He has no money and can't work.
looking at the situation, and I know that what's going on in your guys' situation is one of those difficult things where um, you guys can't come together based off a financial situation, and that definitely puts a strain on the relationship, which makes it hard. And the thing about it is even walking away from this boyfriend, there's still going to be love there. There's still, and you guys are going to keep coming back, because the stressor is not that you guys can't get along. The stressor is not that you don't love each other. The stressor is only the financial side of it. And that's going to keep drawing you guys back to each other. And it's going to break your heart. You guys aren't going to know how to separate from this situation. So whether you decide that this is the reason why you guys would walk away from each other. Now, I do feel like there is a physical and mental love here, which makes it harder to walk away. But for whatever reason, I can't say that you wouldn't go back, because I do feel like you could walk away, but I feel like you would have to come back. And I keep seeing you coming back. So like, I don't feel him fully out of your life. You would have to cut all ties with him in order, because even carrying a friendship, you guys would be back in that romantic side of things. So you would have to find a way to cut all ties with him, because eventually you guys are going to want to be under that same roof. Just like 13 years is a long time, and you're living under an ex's roof where I don't see you wanting to be. And I don't feel like the ex minds, but I don't see that as the relationship. But you would have to walk away solely. And that's hard to do. That's the part I see hard to do.
I'm paying for everything is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's, like I said, that's hard to do. You would have to walk away from it. That's why I said didn't say he had to walk away from it. You do. Unfortunately, that's the only financially, finances will destroy a relationship. It puts burden on the relationship, especially if one person has to carry the other. And she said, thank you. You are welcome, Linda. Linda, if you're here, keep me up to date. I want to hear from you a little bit more, because this is going to take you time, because I know that it's not that you don't love your boyfriend. I know that's not the reason why it's money, and this is going to be hard for you. And we've got the people here that can help.
Yeah, that's got to be rough.
Especially I was going to say, especially when you love somebody and you love them so deep.
Right.
And then the only thing that's making the burden is an unfortunate, circumstance of money. And he's a nice guy on top of it too. See, it makes it even harder.
Yeah,
that's why you need that support. You need that support, because it's the only thing that you're going to be able to do. He's not going to be able to work. He's not going to be able to financially help. That's what I keep seeing. He's not going to be able to. And he's got to try to see about finding a ways to get money, if it's getting disability or, something, SSI. If that's the case, if he can't work, he needs to be able to get on some type of financial assistance.
Right. Because that's a shame if that's the only thing.
I know, that's the only thing. Finding some type of financial assistance will always help. All right, Elise, who do we have next on the list?
We have Algina. So Algina, if you can go ahead and drop your question for us. After Algina, we have Michelle. So Michelle, please get your question ready. You'll be next.
All right, Algina. All right, Algina, are you with us? All right, guys, don't forget. She said no motorcycle accident. Yeah, see, that'll do it. He needs to get disability. He needs to get disability, and I guarantee you he needs to start doing that. because she can't carry the weight of that relationship.
Mm-mm. And she shouldn't have to either. That's
not a responsibility of hers.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
All right.
I feel like being a rock in a hard place.
Let's
So,
go it.
Yep, Michelle. Michelle, if you can go ahead and drop your question. After Michelle, we have Hannah S. So Hannah S., please get your question ready. You'll be right after Michelle. Keep trying.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't stop on the first try. They always make it chemical. What?
What? Oh, Becca wants to know if I donate for a longer reading, can I ask 2 questions?
If the 2 questions are for you, yes.
Algina just popped up, but we are on Michelle. Algina was the person right before. We putting her on back on the list?
Yes.
Okay. So then we are going to move on to Hannah S. Hannah, if you can go ahead and drop your question. After Hannah, we have Chelsea Ann. So Chelsea Ann, get your question ready. You'll be right after Hannah.
Yes, Stephanie, there's a mixture of free and donated. Donated will get you to the top of the list and get you there. Yes, we definitely want everybody who's coming in. If you guys missed your opportunity for your question, we do put you back on the list. That way you guys still get the chance. That's a good saying. Saving one person is the equivalent of saving all of humanity, because it starts with one.
That is beautiful.
It does start with one.
Right. I'm not seeing Hannah. So Chelsea Ann, if you can go ahead and drop your question. After Chelsea, we have Mary R. So Mary, if you can get your question ready, you will be right after Chelsea. So we're just waiting on Chelsea Ann to drop her question.
Where's Chelsea? I ain't seen her in a minute. Chelsea Ann. All right.
Where you at, girl? Come on down. Come on down.
All right. It's good stuff, guys. We do appreciate you guys being here and being a part of my Psychic Connection. So, all right. Well, we're not seeing Chelsea Ann. Chelsea, hopefully next time I'll get a chance to see you and talk with you. All right. We have got Becca. Becca, go ahead and tell us your question. You donated for a 5-minute reading. Becca. Woo woo, Becca. Where you at, girl? She just donated here just a second ago. So
she was saying that she has 2 questions, so it might take her a minute to type them both in.
Exactly. Well, type your first one and then we'll get to your second one. It always makes it easier to do that.
Oh, she must have already been on it, because she's saying, I am on a leave at my work at the hospital. Am I going to be brought back? And if so, when? Second question. I keep getting told this guy I'm seeing is good for me and it's basically my soulmate, but that I have healing to do with myself first. How do I balance this?
Okay, so starting with the hospital is definitely going to bring you back. When it comes down to, have you had the communication yet with I keep seeing someone who you need to be in contact with. So the hospital needs to be in contact with you. Once you get this communication with them, you can set a date as to when you're available to come back. And that's what I would do, is I would set back a time that you're capable of coming back. That way you guys have that planned out. But I keep seeing the communication needs to happen to come back. So the energy is...
No, they keep extending my leave.
This will come to an end, because I keep seeing within, I would say, about 2 weeks, that communication's going to change. Because I don't see this extending. I don't see it keep going on, because I see as we go into the month of November, you're definitely going to be there. As it goes into December, you're going to be there. I don't see it in October, but there's 2 more weeks before they actually allow this to put you back into the schedule and get you back on board with everything. I do feel as though that the energy that's coming through, everything that's going to come your way, I want to tell you that they'll get you back on track. They'll balance things out. I do know you will have to work some holidays. I'm just letting you know that, just because I keep seeing them making that a priority. You coming back in makes you have to work the holidays that are coming about. So just so you know that, in case you need to be like, hey, I'm going to need this day off, or you may not even possibly, if you don't say anything, they won't give it to you or consider you for that. So just know that, make sure you're communicating everything that you need to. But I do see communication between you and the hospital shows in 2 weeks. When that happens, let that communication get you everything that you need and how you need to place it.
Good news, bad news. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get back in, but unfortunately, you're going to have to work some holidays. And I know that's not exactly what you want to do, but
she says, okay, thank you.
And then the second one is the healing for yourself, is that you've got yourself in an energy that is, you've been through some things. The energy is tight. You've got a lot of emotions that are coming to the surface. This energy is, this guy is good for you type energy. Here's the thing. What people don't know about you is that you psychically pick up on things, little undertones, and you pick up the emotion of the person, which creates that empath, the connection that you get when you get into a relationship with somebody. But the thing is you don't realize what's your energy and what's their energy when it comes to the two of you. So just finding yourself in that balance, because what happens is you feel these red flags, and sometimes they're your fears, and then sometimes they may be the other person's fears, but you're picking up on those fears. And that makes you start questioning the connection with the person. And then everybody's like, oh no, he's good for you. And that everything is all right. And that, and then you're like, are you sure? Because I'm not feeling that way. I'm feeling kind of odd. I'm kind of feeling kind of weird about it. Don't allow that to get the best of you. Don't allow that to try to see if you can't. When you start to feel that way, I want you to take your feet and plant them firmly on the floor. I want you to set your bottom on the floor too, and put your hands on the floor too. Let your palms of your hands on the floor and your feet on the floor. No shoes, feet on the floor. I want you to ground. I want you to let this energy flow through you and let it balance out. So as I go back and forth and I get so confused, right? Because there are things that they fear that you're picking up, and then you fear it, and then it's a double whammy. And then you're like, I don't know about this, guys. I'm picking up some weird stuff. You're picking up their fears. The relationship's not bad. It's the fact that you are not in control of the emotions that are coming through. You're not in control of that empath side of you. Regroup, balance out that, and you'll find that you'll get that balance back. But I understand why you feel the way you do. But the relationship's not bad, and neither are you. And it's not even really about fixing you. It's about just taking care of yourself. It's just about balancing you and the simple fact that your emotions you're reading don't always belong to you. They belong to him. Don't worry. If you could find that balance, you could ride this out, girl. You got this. You ain't afraid of no fool.
Okay, I thought maybe I needed to stop with him to work on me.
That's the only thing you got to work on. Like, there's nothing wrong with you, as any sane person would do. They would start to be like, all right, I'm picking up these feelings because they're not your feelings. You have an empath side that needs to be balanced. That's the only thing that's broken, is that there needs to be a balance. You had trauma. When that trauma came in, it threw your empath way off. So you don't have control or power over it. It threw you way off.
She's saying I don't know what that means.
Empaths, they feel people's emotions. It's a psychic gift. You feel his emotions. You feel his fears. And you think they're your own. They're not. They're his. And you're picking up on them. And then you start fearing it on your own. And that's a double whammy. So it makes you feel it worse. If someone's having an argument, when you guys would argue, it's so much more intense.
Oh my God. Makes so much sense.
So give yourself that chance. Put your hands in the dirt. Put your feet in the dirt. Ground yourself. Allow this energy to balance out. Take control and make sure that you're not overdoing it. Because when you get stuck on it, you dwell. And it gets deeper and deeper and gets bigger and bigger, and you get anxiety from it. Don't do that to yourself. Becca, don't do it. Girl, we're here for you. Anytime you feel that you're finding yourself in that type of situation, don't hesitate to call us. Guys, you guys can call us for private readings also at mypsychicconnection.com. When you sign up, you get 3 free minutes, and you can talk to the psychic of your choice. She said, yes, oh my God, rabbit hole. Yes, get out of there. It's a terrible place. Alice in Wonderland, watch the whole movie. See all the crazy she went through? You don't have to go through any of that. You don't have to go through any of that.
This is the life of an empath.
Exactly right. Exactly right. You would know a little bit of something about that, wouldn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Maybe. Okay. Thank you is what she's saying. All
you
right.
are welcome.
So we have Mary R. Mary, if you can go ahead and drop your question. After Mary, we have Weta.
Weta.
I hope I'm saying that right.
That's how I would have pronounced it. I'm terrible with names.
I try. I really do.
I do too. I try not, because I always feel like you mispronouncing names purposely is so damn disrespectful. And we've seen that.
My name is Elise. I can't tell you how many ways my name has been pronounced. And yes, it drives me insane. So I hate messing up somebody else's name. But
I know that I called you when we first started talking. I called you Elsa.
Yeah, I get that a lot. And then I get, like the Frozen Queen.
Yes. I was like, Elsa. I mean, damn it.
Especially with the braids.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yes. With the braids, and then you've got the
oh my God, I did go to the doctors before, and they were like, Elsie, and they were like, yeah, like Elsie the cow, and I'm like,
no.
I'm like, thank you for referring me to a cow. I appreciate it. Buttholes.
Karina, when you go to the website, the 3 minutes are automatic. They automatically are registered to you. In order to tap into those, you do have to put at least $10 on your account, $5 to $10 on your account to collect those. If not, everybody would just be going there for 3 minutes. So they changed the rules of the site to you have to at least put $5 on your account in order to receive your 3 free minutes. Because people were burning through the free minutes and not going further than that.
But thank you for registering. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And joined. We are happy to have you.
All right, guys, we're going to take one more question after this, and then we are going to call it a night. So let's go ahead and take our next person. Who do we have next?
We have Weta. Weta, if you would like to go ahead and drop your question for us, please. After Weta, we have Cornelia.
I know Cornelia said she was leaving, so.
Okay, so then after Cornelia, we have Sunray. The ray of sunshine.
All right. Guys, do know that we have many shows this week. So, guys, remember we are going to be here at 10 p.m. every day, except for Friday. We're going to be here at 7 p.m. and we're going to be here for 5 hours on Friday. So there's going to be 5 psychics. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. And I can't wait for you guys to get on there, relax with us, have a little bit of wine or your favorite drink, grab your favorite snack, snuggle in your blanket, and let's get to some readings because it's going to be absolutely awesome. And this week we get Elise to join us. Elise get to join me today on my show to have a little fun. She was missing some action, to let you guys know that she's going to be back on Wednesdays. So, guys, look forward to talking with Elise on Wednesday.
Yay, I'm so excited. Pinkies up, you guys. Pinkies up.
Pinkies
up. So Cornelia, I don't see Weta, so we gonna move on. So yes. Cornelia, if you can go ahead.
She was. She already tapped out.
Oh,
she said that she was going to bed. She was right. She's in Holland, so it was like 4 a.m. over there for her.
That was very understandable. Okay, yes. Good night. Morning.
Good morning.
So we have Sunray then. So Sunray, if you can go ahead and drop your question. After Sunray, we have Erica. Erica R, if you can get your question ready, you'll be right after Sunray. Oh, I'm receiving all those virtual hugs, Squirrel. Thank you so much.
I know. Look at all them hugs. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Guys, let's see those emojis. We love seeing the emojis. We love you guys being here and being a part of our show. You guys are helping us grow, and I'm glad that you guys get the chance and the opportunity to speak with all the psychics here at My Psychic Connection on all the different shows here with Journey Ryan Live, and then we've got Divine Love and Light with Destiny K. We've got Visions of a Raven with Elise Raven. We've also got Visions of the Heart. I always say it the wrong way. I had to think. Use your words, Journey, and your brain. Visions of the Heart with Danielle Hartz. And then we've got Squirrel and Friends on Friday with all of us here. So you get the chance to meet with Squirrel and all of her fun friends. I was going to say all of her fun furry friends, but that's at my house with all the animals. As they keep showing up.
I know, you're like Dr. Doolittle over there.
Keep getting them out. They keep showing up, and I keep getting them adopted out, and it's just like.
But you can't say no because they're so adorable.
They are super cute. I know you've got a chance to see a bunch of them. So, all right. So we are not seeing any names on that. So, guys, this was our last question of the night. We do appreciate everybody being here. Guys, don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be here with Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. Guys, make sure you tune in for that. And from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you. Elise, this was fun having you on the show. I definitely wanted to bring you out and let everybody see you shine tonight and get a chance to be here with us. And thank you so much for coming and being my little reader tonight of the questions. We do appreciate
I loved it so much, and I greatly appreciate it. I love collaborating with you, but also with everyone in here. So thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing and awesome. And may everybody be blessed, as we will be back tomorrow at 10 p.m., guys. So don't miss out. And do know that if you go to our YouTube channel, you can say hi 15 minutes early on the show. So if you go 15 minutes before the show starts and says hi on YouTube, you will be on our YouTube list. So the YouTube people do get on the list faster. Just a little FYI and putting it out there. But do remember, donations always get priority and mega jumps are the mega priority. So guys, just know that we appreciate everybody. And thank you so much. Elise, thank you so much for being here. And guys, from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, be loved and blessed. We thank you. Have a great night.